Hey guys, andreasxp here, bringing you another Besiege video, and today we are going to be reviewing the 0.35 review, kind of reviewing. So if you didn't know, the Besiege is a game that gets updates very rarely, to say the least, and so this was one of them, which I waited a long time for. This island, Tolbrind, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, was incomplete. It lacked 4 last levels, and those were the ones that got added in this last update. This one, and this one. I completed all of them, and I'm going to show you how to complete them right now with some, well, strange machines that I built. Don't expect it to be a proper tutorial, but I'm going to showcase levels, so it should be interesting. So yes, it ended with Zone 30, Argus Grounds, where you had to pull out the sword from the ground, and then we go on to the Duke's Knowledge, Zone 31. Yeah, so at first I didn't quite understand what they wanted from me, and it seems like this is the theme of this update. People don't know what developers want from them to do on the levels. So take Duke's Knowledge. What do you think is Duke's Knowledge here? Do you think it's this box, maybe? Do you think I need to pick up this box and put it over there? Seems pretty easy, right? No, it's not actually that. Duke's Knowledge is a book, well, kind of, that is hidden inside this box, and you have to first open the box and then take out the books. It is kind of difficult, I guess, but I managed to do it using the tools and parts introduced in 0.3 update. If you didn't catch them, I'm going to show them to you right now, if I can find them. One of them was this explosive rocket, which is like an amazing thing. Let me show you that. T to launch. So you put it somewhere, it kind of rolled off, but that doesn't matter. Press T and it rams into the air and then explodes somewhere, but it's obviously not what we are going to use right now. The other one was a remote grenade, which is kind of a useful thing. I'll use this later in my playthrough. You press K, it explodes. Easy as that. What else? I think, yeah, the rope, simple rope. I'll show more of that a bit later in the video. And a slider, which is a slider. It slides. Not sure if I can show you this. Wait a second. Yeah, you see? It kind of slides back and forth. Not too much. Okay, let's not spend any more time with this. Rope, slider, I think I showed everything that I needed to show. Yeah, pretty much. Let's load the craft. It's called Grabber, and you can't really understand what is it from this picture right here. It was inspired by Western American lowriders, if you catch me. This is how it looks like, and it might look strange at first. It will be even more strange when you see how it works. So it got this rope that I was talking about in the middle here. I can press N to wind it up and M to unwind it, and a grabber in the end. So this is what I will use to grab the book. And now these are actually pistons, and if I press a Ash key, look at what happens. Hop! So this is why I got inspired by lowriders, because you know these cars that like bounce up and down. I'm not sure how to call that, but yeah, that's basically it. It can even jump pretty high using that. So what we do here is we go up. It's actually pretty hard to drive when it's up like this. You can yeah, fall off really easily if I'm not careful. Drive to, oh, be careful, do this center thing, maybe a little bit more, like this. Now we unwind this, like a crane. It's pretty amazing, I think. Wind it up, let's put it somewhere where we don't need it. Trying to be gentle here, to not fall over. drop it here. We can go back to our normal state, go back inside this place. Here's the book down there, lying, waiting for me to come and pick it up. Be careful, be careful. Alright, the hole is kind of small, so I should be a bit more precise in here. Get the crane down and get the book out. Ta-da! This is the book, and now everything is we gotta do is drive out of range and to the point without breaking the machine. That is easy as that. That was pretty nice. Next zone. Next zone is really confusing. I really didn't know what I should do here. It has like these two question marks. I guess I like question marks, putting a lot of question marks everywhere. These are actually pressure plates or buttons or whatever you want to call them. You need to place something on them for them to, you know, react. And you need to activate them simultaneously, and then something will happen. So I haven't got just the setup for it, but I got something that I thought you might like. So I wanted, let's close this. I wanted to develop a car, kind of, or maybe a tank, if you want to call it, that would be very versatile in many scenarios and would complete like many levels at once. And I actually managed to do it. It's called Bodyguard, and it's this thing. So you may notice that it got no wood parts whatsoever, except for the wheels. The wheels are wooden, yes. So it pretty much doesn't burn, except for the wheels, and I think that's very cool. You can shoot like some fire inside here in the middle, nothing will happen. It won't do anything to the machine. These circular saws are very useful, because not only they kill enemies, but they also protect my wheels from getting damage from errors and stuff like that. But I need to, you know, move them up so they don't interfere with the ground. At first I thought the interference with the ground is, you know, a minor disadvantage of this machine, but it's actually a very good thing, because if I do put them down like this, the machine starts rotating, and I can rotate any, you know, degrees in place. Do I want to go forward? Here we go. So yeah, that was kind of a showcase. I made a modification of this machine called Scorpio box, actually, like this. This one has an arm in the back here. Let me show you how it works. If I can find the controls, yes. So with this, I can, you know, grab everything I need to grab down behind the machine, and we'll use this machine to complete the level. So the easy mode would obviously make two long piston arms and extend them to these 2 points, but like I said, we are not going to do that. Instead, we are going to make an extension here and put some ballast down. Oh, like this. Another one here. You can actually use the new symmetry tool to use that, to make, you know, symmetrical stuff at once. I forgot about that tool. Like that, nice. Delete this, and now if we launch this, yeah, this will just fall on the ground. Now what we need to do is come back to one of these. Oh, circular saws, don't take my stuff. And use my arm to grab it. Nice, okay. Here we got the first piece. I think I lost one wheel. Did I? Yes, I did. Stupid wheel. We can actually use the wheel to as the second piston. Come on. The circular saws down there, they interfere because now my center of mass is shifted. Okay, could you stop, please? Thank you. Put this down. Release. How do I release? Y. Okay. Go back. Be careful not to fall over, because, you know, the lost one will. Okay, here's my second piece. Can't see shit. Alright, push back a bit more. Grab the thing. Here we go. Let's have it on this side of our machine, so we shift our center of mass to the left, and you know, it will be easier to drive without a wheel that way. Oh, I think the wheel triggered the pressure plate for a minute there. I lost another wheel. Great. Shit. Okay, we gotta restart. You know what? You know what we are going to do? We are going to remove the circular saws for now. There's no enemies in this level, so I don't really need them. Now it should be much easier to complete the level. Circular saws provide great protection, but they're also very dangerous for your machine. Okay, why? Drop this. I think we got it. Let's see, let's drive away. Yes, we got it. Okay, nice. Get this one. If we can reach it from here. No, we can't. Nice, alright. Got this one. Let's do some backwards parking. And now you'll see that the doors are open and there is a crystal inside. I really like how this level is designed, because you would never guess there is a crystal inside. There's something glowing there, right? But you can't really guess that is a crystal. You can't know for sure that is. So another feature, the battle feature of my machine that I didn't show you yet. It has what, 6 cannons. 2 of them are shrapnel. So these are for close combat. When soldiers come attacking my machine, I shoot these ones, and they do like kind of a smoke. And another 4 are over here, and these are actually controllable. I can use I think these buttons. Yes. And I can point them all the way to, you know, backwards. But we'll not do that, because we'll probably break something along the way. So all I gotta do now is point them at the crystal and fire. These cannons, by the way, are so powerful that I can't fire 4 at once. It will break the suspension here. I just shot one. Nice! And hit it the first time. Accidental click. So that was pretty cool. Spent quite a bit of time there. Now for the next level, we need to steal the Great Shard, and the Great Shard is this one, up here. I really like how it looks. I think it's amazing. Yeah, let's not talk too much. So remember I had a grabber here, right? A thing with pistons that I used on my first level. I also have a reverse grabber, and it's almost the same thing, except it's in reverse. And some of you that are familiar with Besiege can already guess what I will do here. Usually people would try to build some crazy flying machines to come at that shard and catch it, but I'm going to go an easier and way more efficient path. I tried to build a flying machine, it didn't work, okay? If you guys are so desperate and want me to build a flying machine that will be able to consistently complete this level, I will do it for you. Your opinions in the comments, as always. Okay, let's position this so we are directly under the thing. Nice. Let's fix the wheels. Now I got what are the buttons? First button is this. It extends 2 out of all these pistons, and so that I don't touch my machine with the grabbers down here. And then we do this. Look at that. And we got ourselves a giant piston arm. to make. Now all I gotta do is press one button. Alright, and we grabbed it with one of the grabbers. Let's see if I can get it with the other one. Hey! No, I can't. It's alright, we don't need that. And now all we gotta do is drive carefully. This thing is very heavy, it for some reason has a lot of drag to it. See how it slowly floats through the air. so I can do some crazy tricks here, as you can see. The problem I have encountered with this setup is that when you come to actually, you know, do the level, it doesn't register because the thing is too high up. So what you gotta do is back off and rotate it this way. Let's rotate it carefully. Go slowly, come on, come on. Nice, and we got it. So now I have this... I have the shard of destiny in my hands. Wonder, can we get into the air with that? Almost. Maybe with this? Hey! No, we can't. Alright, let's do the next zone. This is the last level, and it is a crazy level. I spent, well, a lot of time trying to make it, and the decision, the solution to this level came from a very strange place. So the goal of this level is to destroy everything, as it's written here. And there's quite a few things to destroy. There's the building stuff, which is minor. There are soldiers that are quite powerful. There's 2 flying battle drones. I'm not sure how to call them. But they both got... what is with me today? How is this called? Cannons, yes. They both got cannons on the sides, and there's a giant tower on a floating island in the middle. So that is quite an interesting setup they got here. And do you know how to destroy everything? Maybe build a crazy catapult with killing capabilities that will kill all of these guys. Maybe you can do it with that, but I found a much more elegant solution to the problem, and it's called basic plane. That's right, this is a plane, not your regular drone that will fly for like 20 seconds and fall over. This is a legit plane that I built that you could fly for as long as you want, and it won't break or collapse, and it's quite easy to control as well. I think that's very important to say. So first let's maybe do an overview of the plane. This is obviously an engine in the front here. These propellers are powered by 5 wheels that are stacked onto each other. If you remember from my last episodes of Besiege, I only got like 2 wheels maximum on a propeller. Now I got 5 here. There's 2 propellers that cancel the torque out. If you know what that means, great. If you don't, it's not important. Then the main wing, the back wing over here. These are yaw and roll control. Yes, and this is pitch control. The 3 axes, you know, for the plane. My favorite thing about this plane is that first of all, I didn't build it, like I didn't invent it myself. I followed a tutorial and made slight modifications to that. So, you know, the name of the guy who I used the tutorial of is in the comments, not in the comments, in the description down below. And second thing is that you can break a lot of things in this plane and it would still fly, and that's like what I like the most. You can break 4 fins on this propeller and it would still would still fly. So let me show you how it flies. I got like an engine that works both ways. Let me get into the air. Look at this. And yeah, we are flying. Unfortunately, with this stock, if you want, with the stock plane, you can't really complete this level. Because, you know, you can defeat everything just by ramming into it. So I have to make slight modifications to it. Let's see if we can get somebody. We got somebody, but that's it, and now we're surrounded. Alright, so this is how I managed to make this level. First of all, I need to rotate the machine a bit. Just a little bit, like this. Alright. Then we need to kill these soldiers, right? And there's really no efficient way to kill them using the plane. You can, for example, you can kill them with the propellers, but it will break the propellers, and you won't be able to fly anymore. So what I'm going to do is use some blocks, build up like this. Don't worry, I'll remove them. They're not permanent on my plane. Alright, some more maybe over here and over here. I'll go to weaponry. Remember these remote grenades that I told you about? Well, we are going to use them right now. Place them strategically. Well, that's not very strategic. Alright, my strategic thing didn't quite work out. Let's just place as much as we can. Alright. Alright, they're really fat, these remote grenades. Can't place a lot of them, it seems. Alright. I think that's about a fine amount, I would say. Let's remove the wood blocks. Nice. Alright, and we got like a wall of grenades before ice. As soon as I hit this button, I'll go backwards. Oh. And then we activate the rockets, and we kill quite a bit of soldiers. There's, what, only 3 left? Now we gotta fly. Let's try to ram into this thing and see what happens. Oh, I can still fly. But, yeah, it's pretty broken. Can't really turn with it or anything. So we're going to use the old school method of killing these guys. You probably know what that is. It's cannons. Lots of cannons. There can never be too many cannons. Will this be good? It could break my fins. Let's place it on this side, just to be sure. Backwards. Like this. Alright. Let's assign the buttons. This will be 1 and this will be backslash because reasons. Go back a bit. Explode. Get up into the air. Oh, we got too close. Alright, it hit us, but it's all good. Alright, let's focus on the plane. Turn around. Okay, first one coming up. I missed. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. Let's try the second one. Nice, we did it. And we didn't break anything, I think. Yeah, my engine is a little smoky going. And the last thing, if we can do that. Right, are we still good? Oh wow, we're still good. Imagine that. And now the last thing that we need to do. We're out of ammo, so there's no other way than to ram into this building. And that's it. Island destroyed. Zone conquered. That was pretty easy with the plane. I will share the plane.bsg file with you if you want, And tell me in the comments if you want any other machines that I used here. And I think that's it for this one. I think we did the 4 levels. I told you about all the stuff. By the way, about the 0.3 version, if you missed that, they added 2 new sandboxes. Kind of. This is the old sandbox. This is the new sandbox, which is like amazing. One thing I can say, it got so much stuff here. There's like a soldier camp over there. There's a forest, it's a sword, a city, a village, the kind of arcade map. These things that you could break with a plane if you want. A giant cube up there. A lot of stuff. I'm not going to play that right now. And another thing that I actually used to test my plane is the barren expanse. This is basically like a lot of free space. You could do anything you want here. I use it to fly my plane, to, you know, test my knowledge of the plane. And I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching this update review / level completion video. Don't forget to like it if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these Besiege videos in the future. That was andreasxp, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.